remove the veil of human darkness and reveal your claim perfectly. The veil of human darkness is you looking and relying on your senses instead of moving by faith, instead of listening to your intuition that is telling you, hey, do this, do that, so you can reach your goal quicker. What's up, y'all? It's Evan. We're back with another video. First things first, I gotta remind you that you are God, you are source, you are all that is. Nothing can stop you from experiencing what you want except for you. You have to accept thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that say you're not there for you to experience not being there, okay? Now, we're gonna get right into the transcending time, okay? Because this is probably the easiest thing to do when it comes to manifestation. Everybody overcomplicates it, but I'm not overcomplicating it today, okay? So first things first, I want to run down what conscious creation is, just so you can get a base established so that we can move forward with the whole transcending time, because time isn't actually real. Okay, so conscious creation is just you choosing reality without proof or evidence of its existence. That's manifestation. If you can go within and decide, I'm experiencing this without having to use the external to validate the internal, because the internal is creating the external anyway, you will manifest. Okay, but it's important to understand that with every day and every second of your life, you're doing this already. All right, you're creating your reality whether you believe it or not. Your internal is creating the external, and it will forever will. If you want to even go from a scientific point, you know that your mind decides your decisions. Your mind decides the opportunities you take, the actions you take that lead you to where you want to go. Okay, so look, on that basis right there, you know your mind is controlling your reality. All right, but I want to say that now is the only moment that exists. Time does not actually exist. It's not real. It's not real in the 4D. It's not real in the 5D. On those planes, time is not real. You can experience anything at any moment. You close your eyes and in the darkness, light is birthed, and you can experience any moment in time, even if it was the perceived past, because there's only the eternal now. Okay, so take your assumptions and conditioning and use that to formulate a past, present, and future. That's what you're always doing. Right now, though, because right now is the only moment. Now, the past you created now, the future you created now, but you got to understand that you have the power to tap into to any potential reality with your mind. You just have to do it. Okay, so that past could be the past you wanted to see, and if your past reflects exactly what you wanted, why would it be hard in the present to claim that you have all that you want now? You feel me? So if I go to the past and I say, so-and-so happened a long time ago, I reached that goal a long time ago. Now I'm the version of me that is on that path, and I have no choice but to take the right opportunities. I have no choice but to take the right inspired action that leads me to where I want to be, because this has already happened. So my identity is that version of me. I have no choice but to act like that version of me, to be that version of me, and to pull into my experience, pull into my reality, things that that version of me would experience, because all is mental. The entire world is mental. Okay, so I'm not deciding that bad things happen in the past at all. Remember, I'm being as delusional as possible. I'm not connected to any reality that I don't desire to experience, even if it's just in my head in the form of a memory. Okay, so past, now, and future is all that you desire it to be. You have to change it and make it that way every single time you think about it, and you can recondition your mind to always be in that state of being, and that feeling of the wish fulfilled, so that you can experience all that you want. Okay, so let's get directly into how to collapse time and access that instant, quote unquote, instant manifestation. Like that term is like loosely thrown around, but you know, we live in a 3D plane. Like, you know, things may happen, but depending on what it is, it can be like anything is possible. Anything is possible. Just don't spend so much time worried about the how, and let go. You have to be able to let go. If you're worried about manifesting instantly, that's the first thing you need to worry about, is understanding that reality is completely mental. If reality is completely mental, that means you can close your eyes and experience whatever you want right now. All right. So don't attach yourself to anything in the 3D, because that's where the suffering comes in and the worry comes in. And, you know, the people that are truly detached, they can go in and they can decide, this is what's happening right now, and let go of the 3D, do whatever they have to do. And that's when it comes in effortlessly. Okay. So in the past, imagine it as if you've already reached the goal. That's going to shift your identity and have you making decisions, making moves, doing everything you need to do to get to where you want to be, receiving those opportunities, taking action on those opportunities, because you're the version of you that is there right now. Okay. And if you want to put it in a now, think as if you're experiencing it all right now. I personally prefer the past because look, that is powerful in itself. Okay. This already happened. I reached that goal months ago, right? Say, for example, you want to go to the gym, you want to lose some weight. If you reach that goal already, I'm the version of me that goes to the gym. Like, that's it. You know, I'm the version of me that is losing weight. I'm the version of me that is getting stronger, getting fit, being him, being her. Okay. And when you think and you put that in the future, you're imagining it as if you can imagine it as if you have no choice but to experience it. But I personally don't like to think in the future, because how are you supposed to transcend time if you're thinking as if I'm not there now, but I will be? Now we're going to dive into what Neville Goddard said about this, because look, I had to pull it up and see what he was going to say. But reality will have no choice but to shift you to a point where you have all right now if you can think past tense and present tense when it comes to your desire. And this is what Neville Goddard said. He said, your claim that you are now that which you want to be will remove the veil of human darkness and reveal your claim perfectly. The veil of human darkness is you looking and relying on your senses instead of moving by faith, instead of listening to your intuition that is telling you, hey, do this, do that, so you can reach your goal quicker, so that you can get exactly to where you want to be, instead of looking around outside of you like, oh, I don't see it, and perpetuating that, not seeing it, perpetuating the fact that I'm not there, you know. So claim all in the present so that you may receive it in the present. All right, let's continue. He said, I am that. God's will was expressed in the words of the widow. It is well. Man's will would have been. It will be well to state, I shall be well. It's to say, I am ill. Okay, I know that will probably a bit of a tongue twister, but basically he's saying, I shall be well is not correct. It is well. I am well. Now I will be well. Look, as soon as you say I will be well, you're saying I am not, but I will be. You see how that implies lack, that implies separation from what you desire. If you can be still and know that I am God, you can transcend time. You can transcend the timeline because you know who you are. You know that right now I'm choosing this. This is my reality. So I have no choice but to experience it. Okay. It says, God, the eternal now, is not mocked by words or vain repetition. God continually personifies that which is right now. God, the eternal now, awareness, it's all happening right now. It's never happening future. It's never happening past. You will never hear that in the Bible. Future, past, like it's not happening any other time but right now. Okay. So thus, the resignation of Jesus, who made himself equal to God, was turning from the recognition of lack, which the future indicates with I shall be. The future indicates I shall be with lack. Those coincide, okay? So it's not I shall be. I am right now. That is the most powerful time to be in, is right now. Okay, so bring your desires to right now, or throw them in the past as if they already happened. If they already happened, it's happening right now too. So, you know, it's the same thing. But to the recognition of supply by claiming I am that, it is done. Thank you, Father. Okay, so moral of the story: all past, present, and future events are happening the moment you imagine them. Once you think about it, it is in your mind, it is in your awareness, and your awareness is what? Happening right now. You're aware of everything right now in this moment, okay? So choose what you desire to experience right now, and you'll have no choice but to experience it now, all right? What else? The only moment is the eternal now moment, so close you. I don't even know why I put that. Okay, but thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I want to include, I'm not gonna say that. Email is linked down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.